Metroid Prime 4 Beyond? More like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond trash. Ha 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 ha. Oh my fucking god! How long has it been, huh? How long have we waited for this trash to be revealed for what, like 7 years? Just for it to look like an Unreal Engine school project? Leave it to Nintendo to make an abysmal franchise to become worse. As a matter of fact, where had the hype gone? Not a single soul talks about it. All these garbage YouTubers that hype this up ain't talking about it. Where is it, you ask? I can tell you where it went. Into the fucking dumpsters, where it belongs. And I, Jameson, also known as the King of Gaming, the King of Cartoons, the 1000% fact spitter, King of the Gym, leader of good taste, the realest YouTuber on the platform, the best gaming reviewer of all time, and the one that is superior than you on every single way, will burn the dumpster alongside this mistake of a game. Can we just call out the elephant in the room? Who the hell cares about the Metroid series at this day and age? Seriously, ask any average Joe what Metroid is or what it's even about, and they will look at you like, dude, get this nerdy cuck away from me. This game can't get worse than this, which means that this is as bad as it gets. And this trailer proves it as clear as my Lamborghini Huracan windows. Judging from that trailer alone, I can tell this story is gonna suck balls. Just like the last 3 Metroid Prime games. And it's tiresome as a real gamer with astonishingly great taste as myself, with high testosterone and intellect such as myself, to expose games that are objectively garbage. All you 300 kilograms Nintendo drones with 10 chins, rocking your Mario shirt, holding your Kirby plushie, with a room full of amigos and your wife's boyfriend giving her a good pounding, sitting on your 60 Hz monitor looking at that god-awful Nintendo Direct, screaming at the top of your lungs the moment Samus did a front flip out of her spaceship. Yeah, I bet that was you, you fucking mongoloid. You waste of oxygen. Like, imagine being hyped for a game that took 7 years to make just for it to look already outdated. That could never be me. But it most definitely could be you. Because let's be honest here. The only reason you clicked on this video was to watch like 30 seconds of it, get butthurt, dislike it, which do absolutely nothing nowadays, commenting that this video is either rage bait or trying to debunk this video on the gayest way possible. Listen, everything I say I 100% facts. There's no point to debate the truth of bombs the size of nuclear warheads. I was awarded the title of being the King of Gaming for a reason. A reason you frauds still do not understand, because you losers apparently can't comprehend my greatness. And that's okay. Trust me, it's understandable. From y'all perspective, my taste in gaming is beyond the moral's comprehension. Everything about me screams greatness. None of you frauds are at a high level like me who possess the skills to be in such a position as high as me. Hence why when I say that one particular upcoming game is trash, it always ends up being trash because I see the lies of the hype you casual frauds try to deliver to the masses. None of these so-called game reviewers will tell you the truth. None of those pseudo-intellectual Metroid fans ain't telling you the truth. None of these god-awful YouTubers tell you the truth. I'm the only one that gives a hard pill for you to swallow. And yeah, it is, you might not like it at first, but the more you listen to my wisdom, the more you are gonna understand how garbage these hype games like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond really are. But at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to improve your taste in gaming or not. However, one way to already improve your taste is to see how fucking ugly those graphics are. Those graphics look like it came from a PlayStation 3 game. Don't you nintards not get tired to play games with low frame rates, bad graphics, terrible controls? I bet, even with graphics as bad as this game will somehow still have frame stutters on the Switch. The Switch is an absolute joke of a gaming console. Nintendo, what the fuck happened after the GameCube? Like, have y'all not seen Mortal Kombat 1 on the Switch? It looks like a fucking mobile game. It looks worse than Asphalt 7, a decade-old game, mind you. And who wouldn't forget about the notorious Sonic Colors Ultimate bugs? Like, you guys remember that disaster? And then Sega worries that Hypersonic gives epilepsy attacks? Give me a break. Sadly, the graphics aren't the only thing that suck. These enemies' designs? How generic can these get? Some Space Marines? Haven't they learned nothing from Metroid Dread? These generic space aliens again? Like, come on, Nintendo. At least spice up these enemies, you lazy cunts. Like, seriously, who is gonna buy this game other than these die-hard Nintendo fanboys? This game caters only towards the audience that is invested with bad-taste idiots. These losers don't have the guts to call Nintendo out. Hell, Pal World got finally sued by Nintendo. And if you watched my amazing review about Pal World, I already predicted this to happen. Because Pal World sucks balls, but if you didn't watch it, be sure to check it out. Regardless, that finally happened. Pal World fans got pissed off. Some Pokemon fans are Pal World fans. They complain that Nintendo is a trash-greedy company. But once again, the moment when a new Smash game or a remake of a beloved Punch-Out game gets revealed, all of a sudden they act like Nintendo is the best company of all time. It's a tale as old as time itself, and it's so incredibly sad that this keeps on happening. And I'm not even kidding when I'm saying this. Pokemon fans are mad if a Pokemon fan game got shut down by Nintendo. Just give them a half-baked Pokemon game. Problem solved. Fans are upset because a Zelda tribute got shut down. Give them a boring open-world Zelda game named Breath of the Wild. Problem solved. Fans are fuming because a 2D Metroid Prime fan game got shut down. Just give them two trash games, one called Dread and one called Prime 4 Beyond. Problem fucking solved. These Nintendo fans are the biggest NPCs on the gaming community. Always trashing Sony ponies about their remasters, but when Nintendo does it, oh no, it's completely fine somehow, because it's Nintendo according to them. The thing is, it's not okay when Sony does it, nor it's not okay when Nintendo does it. But hey, at least Sony can run their remakes above 30 frames per second. That's one checkmate for them. If you buy this game, I just cannot take you seriously. Like, once again, no one gives a fuck about Metroid. Not even Nintendo cares. I mean, it took them 7 years to make this game just for it to look like one of those shovelware games you'll find on the PlayStation Store. The only reason you dorks still give Metroid some relevancy is because of Samus herself. Yes, it's been like that for decades since Samus got revealed to be a girl. Even if Samus was actually male, this series would have died since Metroid Fusion. Like, guys, come on. As sexy as Nintendo attempts her to make, she's a fucking drawing. Like I have told you guys this for months, you can't date a drawing, you can't take fictional characters on a date. Stop simping for bloody pixels, dude. Instead of putting Zero Suit Samus posters on your walls, how about repent yourself to the Lord? Because Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is invested with false imagery, wrath, sloth, lust, and envy. Trust me, anything is better than simping for fictional characters. People who do that always end up being a social outcast. But yo lads, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond does not butter my biscuits. 2025 for a game that already looks outdated. Like, this game looks exactly like Prime 3, except that game somehow has better graphics. But you know, there was one Metroid game that actually was good for its time. And no, it's not Super Metroid on the Super NES, it's not Metroid Other M. Lads, the best Metroid game in the series is objectively Metroid Prime Pinball on the DS. That game is what Metroid should have been since the beginning. Great gameplay, amazing soundtrack. Like, dude, this is Metroid at its peak, no debate about it. It's sad to see that Metroid has fallen so badly after that. As sad as the Nintendo fans buying this game and waiting another 7 years for an even worse installment. It's a sick joke, if you ask me. And basically, that's all to say about it. So in conclusion, fuck Nintendo, fuck the Switch, fuck the Metroid fanboys, and most importantly, fuck Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Wanna know what Samus and Nintendo's have both in common? They have no parents. Ha 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 ha. Okay, jokes aside, despite not being out yet, doesn't stop the fact that you should not buy Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I give it a 1/10, wouldn't recommend.